out and shine some perspective on the concept of trading, right? And this is for everyone, whether you're a guest, a live member, whatever it may be, right? I just really want you to think about, like, if you have a goal, a financial goal, I want you to think of whatever your financial goal is. And I'm not talking about your baby financial goal. I'm talking about the big one, the one that you're afraid to even imagine sometimes because maybe you don't believe that it's possible for you, right? The one that if you had a magical genie and you rubbed the lamp and you said, I wish I had that number. I want you to really think about that number, right? Whatever that number is, whether that's $100,000 in your bank account, $1 million, $10 million, whatever that number is, right? Think about that number. And I want you to think about how old you are right now. Are you 20, 30, 40? How old are you? What group are you in? And I want you to really think about, if you have not achieved that number yet, right? I want you to think about everything that you've done before. All the jobs you've worked, all the maybe ideas, concepts, different things, right? That you've maybe explored and tried that have not got you to that goal, right? And I want you to think about trading. And I want you to think about how much money is being made every single day in trading. Trading is money. You're moving around money. We're talking $6.7 trillion a day is being moved around in the Forex industry, in trading. And literally, trading gives you the ability of maximizing how much you can earn in a short period of time. See, I think that's the part that people have to understand. See, when you want to achieve success, a financial goal, right? It's just like saying I'm here in Houston, Texas. And let's say my goal is I want to go to Africa. Well, I want to go to Africa. Okay, well, how am I going to get there? Right? Oh, I can't get to Africa in a Honda. It's not going to take me to Africa. I can't get to Honda in a Mercedes Benz. It's not going to take me there. I don't care how great, how beautiful it is. It will not be, it's not the right type of vehicle. If I want to get to Africa, I need a plane. If I want to get to Africa, I need a boat. I need a ship, right? To get there. And I think that sometimes in life, we have to start realizing, man, listen, if you want to make a certain desired amount of income, first of all, you got to pick the right type of vehicle that can produce those type of results. And I think that's what trading has done for me in such a short period of time. Some of the income goals that I desire, I saw trading produce that result in a matter of 30 days, 60 days, right? That's the power. I want you to really understand the power of that. I have I'm the owner of a virtual call center. I built that business. I took 5 or 6 years to build that business and only focus on that business. I took that business to 6 figures and produced 6-figure income. But understand that it took 5 or 6 years of completely focusing all of my time and my energy and my effort to really build and I still have that business. But I made a decision to get involved in Forex, right? And literally 45 days later, I'm having $3,600 days, $10,000 days, 6 figures in less than 4 days because of the vehicle, right? I put the same type of willingness to want to learn, right? Being up late nights, the same nights I took to build my call center when I was up late and I was developing my skills, putting together systems, things to run my business, the same type of energy, the same type of focus, the same type of discipline, getting up in the morning, being up late nights, putting that grind in, but 2 different vehicles and 2 different vehicles that could produce 2 different types of incomes. And I think that's so important for people to understand, especially if you're in the trade vault, to understand the power of Forex and trading. Guys, listen, some of you want to fire your boss. Some of you want to produce a 6-figure income. Some of you want to be millionaires. Some of you want to make $10, $15, $20,000 a month, right? And you have to understand that Forex can actually literally do that. It can literally do that. When I look back at the month of November, guys, seeing like six-figure month, not a year, six-figure month. And when I post the results, someone to say, man, well, that was all in 1 week. What does the next week look like? Guys, the beauty is, guys, when this is how powerful this vehicle is, where if you study and you develop the skill set, you won't even have to trade every single day. The less you trade, the better. The more efficient you become, the less you have to trade, right? And so that's the power of trading. So I just want you to know, guys, no matter what you have to start with, if you develop the skill set, if you understand, if you realize that this vehicle can take you from A to B, which is your dreams. You have little money in your bank account. This can put a whole bunch of money in your bank account, literally, quickly and effectively, faster than any job, any other thing you're thinking about. Literally, it can do it in 1 day. You could have $20,000 in 1 day. 1 day. What would a 1 day, $20,000 do in 1 day, and all of a sudden, boom, you hit 20 grand? What would that do for your license? Trading can do this. And if you understand the power of that, you'll start to really understand why it's so important for you to really lock in on this thing. Because you got to think about what ideas or concepts do you have right now that can produce that type of results that's not Forex? What business model or idea or business that you have that you can implement, that when you start, from the moment you make a decision, you're going to start doing it, right? And you say, I'm going to start learning it. What other opportunity do you have out there right now that after 30 days of you focusing all of your energy and your time and your effort, or 60 days or 90 days, that you could turn around and have an extra $15,000, $20,000? Really think about that. And because this is what I was thinking at the moment when I first made my decision to go down this journey of Forex. I'm like, man, I could collapse time frames. I might know nothing about Forex right now, but if I focus on it every single day for the next 30, 60 days, I would learn enough information in 30 or 60 days than a person probably would learn in 4 or 5 years, because they just playing around with this thing, skimming through information over 4 or 5 years, and they're barely learning things. When I can just lock in, focus, collapse time frames, and learn so much information on how to do this thing, where I can get results. My bottom line results can appear much faster, much quicker with this kind of vehicle. And if you adopt that mentality, you'll understand the power of this. And this will help you get yourself started, help you really start to implement. Don't just sit around and be in this thing. Take off. Go. Figure this thing out. Get on YouTube. Get on the trainings, on the webinars. Get on the orientations. Get in your back office. Start clicking around. Start getting on these Zoom meetings. Figure out this stuff. Get you some flashcards. Like, really take this thing serious, because your freedom is on the line. You can be a success story. People could be like, man, for real, like, what? What? Man, listen, when I woke up in the morning and the thing was just, trade was just going in my favor, and I'm showing y'all this. How is that possible? Listen, take this thing serious for those, and understand that this can actually produce a result for you that'll just wow you beyond your imagination. So I just wanted to drop that on you guys. I'm about to dive into my flashcards right now. I'm going in tonight. I'm going to be doing some work. I'm going to be, like really studying. I've been helping everyone. Now it's time for me to lock in, get studied in and stuff. So just wanted to shine that light and perspective on you. Hope y'all enjoyed this message. Let's go.